Parkway Newtown. In August 2016, the BBFC joint venture was awarded the £110 million contract to construct the Parkway mixed-use development in Newtown as a part of an extensive regeneration of the town centre. The works comprised the demolition of existing buildings and the construction of a major mixed-use development. This presentation concerns the discovery of asbestos in 3637 Stone Street and its impact on the as-planned programme. BBFC commenced demolition and site clearance in September 2016. Asbestos was discovered on the 27th of May 2016 during the demolition of the building at the rear of the existing Argos warehouse. The JV notified the contract administrator that the notifiable asbestos had been discovered. BBFC suspended demolition while it undertook a survey and then removed the asbestos. The removal began on the 9th of June. The demolition work recommenced on the 1st of July 2016. To mitigate the delay, the JV committed extra resources to the demolition. This measure enabled the demolition to be completed late that month. The line of the proposed foul water sewer diversion ran across the area occupied by the existing building, and BBFC could not complete the diversion work until the asbestos had been removed and the building demolished. The late completion of the alteration and demolition work prevented BBFC from commencing the substructure works for Blocks C and D on the intended date, because the existing warehouse was located in the area to be occupied by Blocks C and D. According to the as-planned programme, BBFC intended to commence erection of Blocks D and E's steelwork once it had completed the steelwork for Block C. This would have enabled it to use the area occupied by Blocks D and E to deliver and lay down steelwork for Block C. In order to mitigate the consequences of the delays to Block C, BBFC had to alter the construction sequence and commenced erection of the steelworks for Blocks D and E before commencing Block C. As a consequence, it was prevented from using the intended delivery method for the Block C steelwork. To overcome this problem, the JV constructed a haul road across the basement to enable the Block C steelwork to be erected. The presence of the haul road had a detrimental effect on the progress of the basement excavation, as the area under the haul road and batter could not be excavated. The time taken to construct the haul road diverted BBFC's groundwork resources away from the excavation of the basement. The haul road fundamentally changed how the basement works would be constructed. The planned excavation sequence was no longer possible. The areas available to be excavated were reduced, and additional phases were required to remove the haul road areas. This resulted in the need for the excavation and slab construction to be carried out and resequenced in a less effective manner. The resulting delay to the excavation of the basement had a consequential effect on the completion of Blocks A, B, E, F, G, and H. The early commencement of the steelwork for Blocks D and E prevented BBFC from using this area occupied by Block D as a laydown area for the Block C steel. Instead, the JV had to use the ground floor slab of Block C, north, and accordingly could not start erection of the steel until the 26th of October 2016, once the slabs had been constructed. This further disrupted the progress of the works and delayed the completion of Block C. The JV completed the South Block steelwork on the 12th of November 2016, and thereafter commenced erection of the North Block steelwork, since there was no other area available. BBFC had to use the area between the South and North Blocks, East Street, to locate its cranes and lay down the steel for the North Block. BBFC intended to start the construction of the upper floors for the south block of Block C immediately after the steelwork had been erected. BBFC was prevented from doing so because it was still using the East Street area, which was the only area available to deliver and lay down the metal decking to erect the North Block steelwork. These events impacted BBFC's program, causing delay and disruption, and is the subject of Claim D4. This presentation should be viewed in conjunction with the executive summary for Claim D4 produced by Systech International.